Hello traders, this is addzeros. I want to apologize that I'm not doing a recap lately because I'm getting so busy and unable to do some of the recaps. But today I'm going to find a time. There are multiple learning opportunities which I wanted to share. So I thought it's going to be a right time to share with you and that how you can manage your quick trades because the market is really choppy. Don't give too much room to your trades because if it's go against you, it's going to be very hard for you to make the money. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I'm going to share a multiple transaction I had with you, and I'm going to also share you that the trades which I have stopped out, that how quickly I've stopped out on the break evens. So let's start. My first trade was the Mara, which was I was trading an opening range. So as you know, the Mara was gapped up. Let me just remove these uh, y- moving averages, so it's going to be much cleaner. Okay. So now if I just quickly share you again. So if you know that Mara was gapped up and then before the pre-market it just sold off heavily and came down in the prior day close. So I was looking at it. This is my nice pattern I trade, which is an opening range breakdown, which is a gap and go as well. But this is not that gap because it was gapping up and now closing it. The first candle was green and the second candle was red, and the moment it came down I short it here. The moment it break down I added into my position, but then I realized that if you look at the volume on the green candle is too much and the red candle doesn't have that much volume. Then moment I see a spinning top, a second candle moving against me. As it start moving in, I closed out my position. I do not want to give another 15-20 cents, because if you give it that much, then you're gonna regret of getting it back because it's really hard market to get it back. Then the next trade I had on the T, and the T, we know it was a short trade. It was a gapping down stock. It was almost 10% gap down. And let me just show you here. So if you look at it here, it's just keep coming in a waves, coming down again and again. Now, uh, another in the opening range, the first minute, second minute, third minute, and if you see here it's making a bear flag, and the movement is making the bear flag on the breakout of this bear flag with the risk of uh, if you look at it as 52 is an entry, is the risk of 15 cents risk, and I entered the short trade. I took my first partial here on 29.13 because I thought that it's gonna get some resistance at 29. uh, I took partial and partial. The moment I saw that it's making another bear flag, so if you take this as a 1L and then green and red. And the moment I saw it's making another bear flag, I added, and I quickly took partials on 29.89 because I thought this is gonna be bouncing back uh, at this level. Because if you look at it daily, you will see that this level has a very tight level and multiple time it bounced back on this level. So I was looking this level very closely. The next trade I had is an Uber. So Uber, I had the two trades on Uber. Let me show you one by one in each. And Uber was, and if you have missed my pre-market show, I will really advise you to go and look at it. There's a lot of ideas we've discussed this morning, and majority of them it worked out. And even I have not taken all of them, but since you cannot monitor each and every idea, but whatever you take, you still have a chance. So I took a small position on the bull flag. I consider is a 3 bar and then red and then consolidated and moving as a bull flag here, but under the VWAP. So I took a small position. My stop loss will be the 49.50 or the break of this pre-market level this which has. So I've added into my position, and I was just, it's not a losing trade, but that was a plan. I was just took very small size here because the pattern was not very clear. The moment it came in all the way back, uh, what I've added, I've closed a little bit here because I don't want it to reject again. Because right now I become uncertain because at this time I was not that much expecting a that much pullback. But doesn't really matter. I took some out. Then I saw that it's making another bull flag. The moment it's making a bull flag, I added into my position, took first partial, second partial, and ride it all the way all-time high. Then I left it alone to the Uber. I didn't trade anymore. And then in the, I think at what time I saw that is it's around here. So here. So see here, the big volume came in, moving back up, came down, and made the bull flag. So the moment it made the bull flag, I added into my position. But this time when I added, I wanted to give a momentum and come the volume comes in. But if you look at it, even in this bull flag, there was no volume. The volume was so little. And then the moment I noticed that there is no volume, I waited another 2 minutes and then stopped out. I might have get a couple more cents, but I don't want to stay on the trades which doesn't have a volume because it's just gonna ruin your day. It's gonna flip. The market is really choppy. You cannot give. You need to be very tight on your stop losses. The next one is an SLB. Let me show you the SLB. So SLB uh, was an extended stock on the daily basis, and if you look at the daily, I will show you. Uh, it is really moving up, and I was expecting the stock to touch this 33 level. If you see here, this was a support here, so I was expecting the stock to come to that level. Uh, and now let me go back to the 1 minute, and I will show you that how did I trade it. So if you look at it, just go back here. So if you look at it, the first minute came down sharply, moved back up underneath of the prior day close. You look there a couple of times tested. There's a resistance there, and then it start consolidating on this level. So I thought that okay, this 33.90. If it's gonna break 33.90, I'm gonna go short. I went into the short. I tested what it is going to do. It came down with a doji, move back up again, came down. The moment I saw this one, I added more into my position. I wanted to add to the break of this two candles. You see, there was support here. So I added into my position here on the level and then took the partial, and I saw that it's making a bull, again wanted to come down. I added into my position, but I saw that's moving back up. The moment I saw this moving back up, let me show you here. I added into this candle. The moment I saw it moving back up, I stopped out. I said, I don't want to take a risk. See, it's better to take a 3 cent risk uh, then the where is the next support? The next support is on the VWAPs. I don't want to the push back up to that level. But what I did is easy to enter. It's only cost me $1.50. And the moment it came back down again, I entered into my same position where I was entered before. Then I took another, it's made a bear flag. I added into my position, profit, 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 and close. Then I will show you one more dream. Look at this one, Airbnb. I was bullish on this trade. Okay. I was bullish on Airbnb. Now look at it that how I managed the trade. So it came down, making a bull flag on the 1 minute. Do you see that? One big candle, consolidation, another move. So moment it broke this, I went long here. It moved back up. You see that there is no volume coming in. The moment I see there is no volume coming in, that nobody else is interested in going long on this, I immediately stopped out. So entered, stopped. Why? Because I was expecting the big volume come in, the volume like this, right? To push up higher. But when I see it's not happening, I immediately stopped out. And see, I was good. I mean, I was glad that I stopped out. Look at this. It's not giving you room, came down, it's become really choppy. So it's really good that I stopped out. No, the next trade I had uh, in uh, in the Disca. Let me show you the Disca one as well. Okay. So look at it. So Disca I took it on the 5 minute chart. So 5 minute chart, if you look at it, is a clear sell off, move back up. The break of this green candle, I basically entered short. it came down, but then I realized that it's not moving because this was a level, it was support here. Look at this. This was a support, and I wanted to see a momentum coming down, like momentum like this. What came here, I wanted to see here. The moment I saw there's no momentum coming in, it's holding this, support. I immediately stopped out. I don't want it to be in the trade, which doesn't give you much room. You need to be very tight. This market, is losing money is very easy, and making money is hell a lot of different. So it's always you just keep your losses very very tight. So this is the way I traded, and hope you had also have a great day. And please, give me your feedback. If you want to see something else, you want to learn something, I think this is going to be a more beneficial for you guys to be, learn how to uh, restrict your stop losses or control your stop very tightly, monitor very tightly. Tomorrow, join me on the pre-market show if you wanted to, and also I want to go live tomorrow, so you can join me on the live show as well. Hope to see you tomorrow, and hope you have a great green day as well. Thank you. Bye bye.